So replace, simply replace what we have with this other content, right? Is that right? Other is a substring, so again, a quick and dirty way of doing it, basically convert it to string. That can be done. Let's test this. Simply like copy and paste another test, and the test will say operator equal test sub3 is sub3 is, and we'll display the sub3, and it's supposed to be by, right? That's what it's supposed to say. No, it didn't work. So let's find out why it didn't work. Let me see what's going on here. So I'm getting here, I'm trying to assign something, and I'm trying to display sub3, and test sub3 is, and it says hello. It's supposed to say bye. So let's find out what's going on. Inserting a breakpoint, just start debugging. So we stop on this line, and we would like to step inside, right? We step inside, and we're constructing a basic string. Let me just check this real quick. If you step into something totally unexpected, what you can do is to say step out. Step out of this. I don't care about this. I don't want to see what's happening here. Step out. Once you step out, you continue stepping in. So what it does, it's actually constructing a string out of this. All right. So let's see what happens. Step in, and we invoke. Oh, this didn't work simply because there is an operator equal overloaded for the string, but not for the C string. And what happens is that simply it's this version of the operator is invoked, but I didn't do anything, so that would explain it. Debug, stop debugging. Since this is already the case, let's just copy and paste this. This should just work. All I have to do is pass this string to the replace call, and that should work. So build it and run it quickly. So by works. Then to actually test to test the second version of it, I can just say string, construct a real string. What is it? Oh, it wants to take another substring. I have another substring named sub2, right? So to test this version of the operator equal, it's expecting another substring. So one substring can be assigned to another substring. So I will just say sub2, right? So whatever, I don't even know what it is, but we should see what it is, right? So content of substring 2 is now assigned to content of substring 3, whatever is happening. So operator test sub3 is, and we'll see what that is. Okay, it was those @ signs which we saw earlier on. Sub2 @ signs, and so now sub3 has all these @ signs being reassigned to it. So as you can see, it's really easy to create operators once you have the appropriate functions, right? It's just absolutely just like typically I think if you open an application and look at a set of overloaded operators, and if you see an overloaded operator that takes like 2 pages long of code, there's something wrong with the design. Typically, all overloaded operators should rely on already defined member functions. And some of them could be private if you'd like. But majority of them apparently are already part of the class interface, and it typically should be a couple of lines of code, and that's all. The only thing I would like to add to our overloaded assignment operators, if you recall from the lecture that we had, is that we can say that in case if we are doing it for 2 substrings, we can say to avoid something like this, right? It's legal to assign object to itself. It's a legal thing, but we really kind of don't want to do anything if this is the case. So when one substring is assigned to another substring, what we want to say, we just say if me, which is pointer to this, equals the address of other, right, then don't do anything. Don't do anything and avoid self assignment. Okay, it happens, but we really want to check that our address is the same as the other substring, and if it's the same address, it's us. So someone wants to assign ourselves to ourselves, don't do it, ignore it, return whatever we're supposed to return. Each assignment operator also, if you recall from the lecture regarding overloaded operators, is supposed to return a reference to the object that is being assigned to. And that's what we do. To be able to convert this, which is a pointer to a substring, to a substring reference, we need to dereference the pointer, because this is implemented as pointer. Okay, so that worked. Merge with another substring. I know it's not implemented, but there is a merge function if you know what merge with another substring. So we'll just say substring. I am not going to. I'm sorry. It's supposed to say other. Okay, because there is a corresponding merge. I'm not even going to discuss what this does. You can read the description of the function. Compare with another string. So we did some comparisons already. Sure thing. But this time we want to say less than, greater than. Obviously, less than and greater than can be extremely helpful when you try to sort objects, right? If you want to have a container like vector and you want to sort our substrings, then you need to provide these operators, because the sort algorithm will be looking for less than, greater than, and so forth, and equal, and those guys. Should be easy. I think it should be easy because we discovered this guy, right? This is really great. Compare should do the work. So I'm going to copy it. So first operator, greater than. Let's see what we have to deal with. What is happening here, that we have the substring and we want to compare it with another substring and find out if it's greater than alphabetically. Like A is less than B and B is greater than C, and I mean X is greater than K or something like that. Because all these characters are ordered, can comply with lexicographical order to be official. Okay, so us is just M string. That's us. This is a member operator, right? Part of the substring class. So us, we have this mothership object that sits right here, and we have a reference to it. So use it. say compare. Compare what? Compare this string starting at the beginning and looking at our size with this other substring. Other substring contains string, and other substring contains begin, and other substring contains size. So we can quickly implement this compare. Let me just save it because I really don't want to lose this.